Shalom, family. Yes, welcome. Welcome
Welcome
to
to
the
the
channel.
channel.
Yeah, peace and blessings to you guys tuning in. Thanks for tuning in into the chat. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button, please. If you um, love the Most High, subscribe. I'll give you an ultimatum.
I wasn't ready for that one. That was different.
Yeah,
That was a different one.
yeah.
Subscribe if you want to hear about African news from, well, let me put it like this. If you want to see prophetic news about America from an African perspective, because we are in Africa and have been in Africa going on 4 years in August 2024 this year. It'll be 4 years.
Yeah, that's
That's like a
crazy to think
wonderful
about.
celebration.
Like 4 consecutive years.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah. So, guys, when you enter the chat, make sure you like the video. We would deeply appreciate it. Um, Today, we're going to be talking about some articles that we see because we go to our
This
email
a hot mess. This a
and we
hot mess.
see we see trending stuff.
This
So
is
it's like,
urgent.
man, this is crazy. What they said, they literally said this. They literally said this.
This is urgent. This okay, first of all, y'all better go share this video to all Americans because I don't people are in la la land
Yeah, I don't,
at the
yeah,
9 to 5, ordering pizzas, go to the mall every now and then, in America, you got to deal with the little racism, but nobody cares. There's millions and millions and billions of migrants. Nobody cares. Everybody's just kind of like,
that's another
cool,
thing
let's
too.
chill. Like,
Yeah,
it's too much.
it's a lot. It's a
This is
lot going
urgent.
on. It's very it's something important to talk about because I'm not sure if you guys seen this headline. Go ahead and read it.
Okay, y'all not gonna believe this.
But if you have seen the headline, let us know
Y'all
your
not gonna
thoughts on
believe
it
this.
in
We're
the comments.
reading Newsweek, and so Putin's allies suggest that missile strikes happen on an iconic American landmark. Now I'm gonna read y'all this article. Let me
Hold
know
on,
what
read
y'all
that again.
think.
Read it again.
Putin's allies suggest missile strikes on iconic American landmark. So first of all, why would
We
you
had to
just
say it
suggest
twice.
this in the open?
Yeah.
As if it's like funny, I guess. Missiles to them, missile strikes are funny. So let's just start there. Like the mindset of even saying something like this
Yeah,
is
this was when?
interesting.
Yesterday?
This was yesterday.
Yesterday.
So this is urgent breaking news, okay?
Yeah. Today is Sunday, the 26th.
And that came out the 25th.
Yeah.
So Vladimir Salayov, sorry,
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying. Salayov, media personality and ally to Russian President Vladimir Putin, recently suggested that Moscow launch a missile strike at the Torch of the Statue of Liberty in New York City.
Look, that's like they said it. They said it. That it's crazy to think about, but they
They're
really said
bold.
it.
They don't
Yeah,
care.
they said
That
it.
shows you they don't care.
And look, family, this is our first time reading this article too. We saw the headline, so this is new to me. This is new to you. So we
They
like,
don't
man, this
care.
is what they really said that.
They do not care.
So look, everything happens in New York first, from the movie standpoint.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's horrible. Amid Moscow's ongoing
Mm.
full-scale invasion of Ukraine that Putin launched in February 2022, Salayov has been a source of Russian propaganda. He's talked about Russia expanding its war, claiming that the country owns Ukraine and even parts of Europe like Finland and Poland. In a recent episode of his show, Salyalov and his fellow panelists talked about sending missiles over the United States and Europe. I suggest launching a hypersonic missile across the continental US, but not at the US. Let it fly over. Russian political scientist Dmitry Ivastev said, according to a clip of the show translated and posted to X, formerly Twitter, on Saturday. Former advisor in Ukraine's Internal Affairs Ministry. But knock out the torch at the Statue of Liberty, huh? Salyov said with laughter. That's a little over the top. Eva Steve replied, how about launching it from the Atlantic to the Pacific as a test and then see what happens?
They really trying to play with America. They're literally playing like, hey, let's just toss this across America and see what happens. Or
Nuclear
are they going to
missiles.
shoot it down or not?
Is it going to kill people or not? Is anybody
Yeah.
going to be affected? Is it going to hit the ocean? Where is it going to hit? And then you got President Biden in office, who, by the way, just last week he said that he thought that he was the vice president during the pandemic. And so I don't know what to say about that one.
Yeah, that's something different. Like everything, that's something different right there.
Oh man, he said he thought he was the vice president
during the pandemic.
2020, he forgot he was president at that time. So nobody knows who's really controlling anything. Nobody knows, Russia sees that, China sees that. By the way, China just released a statement saying that they own Taiwan and they will continue to circle Taiwan. And the US is like, no, don't do it. And China's like, we don't care, we own Taiwan. They actually had a snarky statement to say as well. Russia and China are very snarky this week. They're snarky.
Don't care. Yeah, they both. But the truth has to come out, and it's gonna come out faster and faster. Like, I don't want to talk about, because if that happens,
I hope that
like
our people believe. Yeah, I sincerely, and this is why we're putting this video out.
Like that.
If you see war coming, why would you stay? Because when that happens, like, it's just, that's it. There's no extra, like.
Yeah, it's gonna be, everything's gonna be shut down. Kids going, because I remember when 9/11 happened.
Right.
And I was in school. My mom came, like a lot of parents came to school to take their children out. And it wasn't even like maybe a couple hours it happened.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I can't even imagine
that's it.
Now.
Right. With like, what is a hypersonic missile? Somebody let us know what a is that like a nuclear missile? Like, what does that actually look like? And the fact that they're playing around with it, like, let's just launch it over America and see, like, ooh, that's pride right there. They don't care. Those people don't care. Okay. And so now, at the same time, from AP News, China sends dozens of warplanes and ships near Taiwan to show its anger. China said that Taiwan is on punishment. That's a snarky that's a little, okay.
I don't mean to laugh, but
Taiwan's on punishment.
That's how China is. You don't punish me.
They say you better get right.
That's how they,
You better pick us.
That's
after they just did the 53 billion bonds that they dumped.
Yeah.
So things are strategically shifting very fast. And I would say by the end of December 2024, we're going to be looking at a very crazy America.
Whole different system, whole different world.
Very crazy Europe. And so the main safe place on earth is Africa. Because it is, it's that verse in Revelations 12 over and over again. Revelations 12, the land would open for the woman. What land would that be other than the Garden of Eden?
Yeah.
Back to the origins. And it's so simple.
Exactly. It's back. It's coming in reverse. So that's why we said abandon ship. Because they brought us over in ships. Now it's time to kind of get back on the ship and come back.
Abandon ship. Mayday.
Before they shut everything down.
For real, Mayday. Because it's something different. When we left during a pandemic and the lockdown, that's one thing. But when you're looking in the face of war, and it's not just like war back in 1942, we in 2024. What does that even look like? Like, for real, what does that even look like? Hypersonic missiles travel faster than the speed of sound. They cannot be detected by current radar technology. Only Iran and Russia got them. US has not been able to make them.
That's crazy to think about.
Okay. That's thank you so much. I don't want to butcher your name. Usagarda. Thank you so much for putting that in the chat. I'm glad that you put that in the chat so people can see that it's faster than the speed of sound. It's a good time to be where we're at.
Yeah, I didn't even hear that missile when you was talking.
Right? Like, that's crazy. Like the speed of sound. Yeah. They're really playing with America. They not playing. And if you think for 1 second that America's not going to respond if somebody does a hypersonic missile,
they about to respond.
They will respond.
I would not be surprised if they have another article come out before the end of today.
Oof.
What time is it? It's 4 p.m. here, so I think it's like 8. So people starting to wake up now in the States.
Seeing this headline.
Yeah.
This is the number one topic on Yahoo.
I would not be surprised if the U.S. say, "Oh, come on with it."
Sleepy Biden, come on, I'm ready. He
Come
didn't know
on,
he
we
was
ready.
president, but he's ready.
Yeah,
Good gosh.
that's crazy to think about. So, yeah, if you guys think this is crazy to say
Ooh, it's
out your
crazy to
mouth,
even think about.
like they really just said that. So make sure you like the video when you
Share
come in
it.
the chat, share it, comment below, and let us know um, what your thoughts on it. Because this is crazy.
This
Shalom,
is really
shalom.
crazy.
Welcome,
This is
guys.
a
Shalom,
trending
family.
topic. It's crazy. And if you're coming in just now, please rewind to the beginning because this is urgent news.
Go ahead,
I'll
read it again.
reiterate it one more time. Putin's ally, his friend, the Russian, his friend, Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia, okay? They were having this podcast show. His friend said, Putin, you know what? We should just send a hypersonic missile over America and strike the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
And then the other friend, I don't want to butcher his name. It's another guy that was on the podcast, and they're jokingly like, oh, that's too much. Let's just put it over America through the ocean and let's see what it does. Let's see what happens. Look this up. Go to Yahoo News, Yahoo Finance. This is number one. Type in Vladimir, okay? Look it up, y'all, because do your homework. Everybody that says, oh, America's always going to, please do your homework.
That time is starting to dwindle down.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Yeah, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Because traveling at the speed of sound, they're playing with a missile that can travel at the speed of sound, and they're taunting the American people, the European people, saying that they'll just send it and they'll just see what happens. They'll just see if people end up. And this came right after. Now, we got to speak in code. This came right after the announcement on the United Nations. Y'all have to pay. We be telling y'all, pay attention. Y'all better pay attention. Okay, this came right after the announcement from the United Nations that a certain country that lines up with the Ashkenazi people of Genesis 10, Revelations 2:9 and 3:9, a certain people,
the
Israelis,
they just bombed
the Israelis, they said from the United Nations, okay, they said, stop bombing Gaza. Stop it. We're giving you a command and an order. Now, here we are 3-4 days later after this command has been sent. We see China is also saying that they are going to surround Taiwan. Taiwan is a small country. Right now, China is here.
Yeah, everywhere, surrounding the whole island.
Just 2 days ago, China kicks off 2-day military drill. If anyone watches geopolitical stuff, anyone has family members that were previously in the army, then if somebody is doing a military drill, it's basically like the strong, tough man walking around with his muscles, showing his strength, showing you, I got power over you. Mm-hmm. And they said they're putting them on punishment.
They really said that. That's so funny. It's not funny, but that's how they think.
This is how these people think.
You're supposed to be over here on this side, our side.
They said you need to choose an alliance. You need to choose a place. And that's it. They said, we dumped this $53 billion in bonds. We're shifting the world. Y'all need to pick a side. That's what they said. And so that's the news for today. That's a lot of news. That's enough to be, your whole news for the whole month. But y'all know we're going to see more and more headlines as we continue to see. Y'all say hi to Gianna, beautiful 2-year-old.
All right. Say hi. No. She just woke up for a nap.
Little Gigi.
We was trying to get this video done before she woke up.
But yeah, this tells you, and this is why we're doing the State of the Diaspora 2.0 this week. Registration ends in 48 hours.
Timing, really. This is really perfect because it's if you're really serious about getting out, please click the link in the description because we are really trying to sit down one-on-one with people that's serious.
1 to 4.
1 to 4. But
it's a group.
That's small because
it's a group coaching.
Usually, we have a lot of people doing a lot of stuff together, but this is real personal. We are telling you the truthful stuff. Hey, you need to do this, and that for 7 days.
Yeah, 7 days. Day 1 starts May 30th, okay? May 30th, it's going to be a live Zoom session, 90 minutes, where we're giving you the breakdown of the steps that you need to take to exit America before December 2024. This is only for serious people. If you're like, I'm going to just write it out till 2026, this isn't for you. This is for the people who are serious, want to leave by the end of 2024, know they need to get out, but know they need connections. Yes, even before December 2024. but know they need connections on the ground, know they need a diversified strategy, because as you guys know, we have lived in multiple African countries now, right? So we're diversifying, we're getting into different markets, we're shifting our finances, we're doing all of these different things because it has to be done in these times. So you guys can check out the link in the description. It's going to be 7 days long. Day 1 is the Zoom session. Days 2 and 3, you're going to go through Dream Life Africa and get your roadmap. Days 4 and 5, we're going to have a recap so you can get your finances, get your freelance business or your logistics business, whatever business you have in the States, get everything settled, because we have also sold property in the States without ever going back to America. There's a way to get these things done logistically. There is a way to leverage your American passport and leverage the assets that you have that you don't even know exists. You can leverage all of these things so you can then shift to Southeastern Africa or shift to anywhere in Africa and live your dream life, right? So you can invest in businesses in Africa, or you can be a freelancer, or you can invest in stocks and live off that passive income, get your visas, get your long-term plan situated so that you can walk away with a 3 to 6 month plan to exit America. Now, the incubated group setting is designed so that you guys, even if, let's say, 2 people want to go to South Africa, one person wants to go to Kenya, and one wants to go to Mozambique, right? Let's say that's the group. So you guys are going to be able to strategize with each other and stay in touch in this small group setting to talk to each other, keep these lines of connections open, keep your business lines of connections open, keep your resources open and flowing so you can move strategically, because this is how we have to move as the diaspora. As the diaspora, it is not wise, and we will continue to say this over and over and over and over again. It is not wise to have a group of like 30, 50 people that are trying to come to one specific country, going on one specific business. Don't do that. Get in an incubated small group of people that you can trust. See who the people are. Do they have children? Do they have a family? Are they reputable in the community? What's their background? What's their expertise? What are these trust factors that you need to be looking for? This is what the group is designed for the state of the diaspora. Now, you guys, if you're interested, you will have to check out the link in the description of this video, or subscribe and check out the community tab. I'll try to post it on there because registration is closing in 48 hours, because this world, the people that make it at this rate in the world and the world that we're going to are only going to be executive decision makers.
Yeah, you gotta.
That's it.
Think about it and do it.
Like, yeah, really. You have to be able to make sound decisions quickly in these times, because with a world at war, which the world is already at war, how are you going to know to turn right or left? You're going to be stuck, paralyzed, thinking, oh, I don't know what to do. You better have some intuition. You better have some wisdom from the Most High. You better have some people around you who think wisely and are not out to destroy you. You better be in the right position.
Exactly.
Because it's not the time to come out to South Africa, come out to Namibia, wherever you're going, Ghana, and then 3 months later, you're like, oh, I'm running back to America, when you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that. Really Nobody has to do that. Nobody has to do that. You have so many good African investors that are even on these channels, that are even on YouTube, to look at it and see, oh, people are getting this done. How are they doing it? They have been here for years. Yeah. I know a great one that we listened to before we came, Melanin Migration. Mm-hmm. Check out the channel. Because it's possible, especially if you have children. You're going to give them a better life. They're going to learn multiple languages. Our children are on their 3rd language. They're going to be living their dream life, and they're going to be safe. They're going to be outside of the LGBTQF, all that stuff. They're going to be outside of the treachery, of the violence, of the lustful situation that is just filled with debauchery in America. And they're going to be able to live a more wholesome, modest life as just young children of the Most High, the way it was designed to be.
Exactly. Yeah, really. It's designed for the children of the Most High to kind of stay together as a community. Yeah. And because we were talking about that earlier, like homeschool and just traveling.
Yeah.
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 That's what the Most High wants. Yeah. Just like Abraham. Think of Abraham's story. He was traveling with his whole clan, with his tribes and stuff. You get what
throughout
I'm saying?
His promised land.
So it's like, man, it's coming back to that time. So
seek the ancient past.
Yeah, for the next generation, it's gonna be like that. You got to set them up in a way so they can get used to making money without depending on a job. really just making money for themselves
Yeah.
so they can travel wherever they want,
Yeah.
so they can be good in different type of places.
Yeah.
Because if you think America is that place, nothing's like America. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. If you
It's
ain't been out of
different.
America, don't say it is.
So it's
You ain't
better
got
to
that
get
authority.
out of America, learn how people move around, learn how people look at you certain ways, and just a different vibe of America. So, man, if you guys ready, we are ready.
Yeah. And it's so much better. I saw this on somebody else's channel. I forget what channel it was, but they were saying that the best way to be an American is outside of America.
For real.
That's it. The best way. Look, we're going to say that real slow, okay?
For real.
The best way to be an American is outside of America. That's when you can leverage America. That's when America, it's
Especially
like,
for our
okay.
people, like our skin tone people. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
For real. You get favor. Quick
Right.
favor. We've been telling y'all that on members only. Subscribe to the members only, where we've been going behind the scenes of our recent visa process. You get quick favor.
Yep.
Especially if you know, and this is why we tell y'all, have your expertise. Because even, and this goes back, we were doing a Bible study yesterday on Joseph's story. Joseph's story is honestly so long, so it was just like a long study. But we're looking at the famine that's coming in Joseph's time, and there's also a famine in the world right now, okay? And so you see that the children of Israel, Jacob's descendants, even though they're in a famine, they have these spices, they have these gold, they have these metals, they have these things, these assets that are worth having, even in a famine, so that when they go into Egypt, they're not going there as beggars. They're going there to trade. And they're saying, hey, I don't have a lot, but at least I do have this. Let me be an upstanding person and not live a beggar's life, right? That's biblical. And so we can't think that we're going to come into African countries, Asian countries, South American countries, and then go live a beggar's life. You don't see that anywhere in scripture.
Yeah.
You just, even Yahusha was a carpenter.
Yeah, you gotta
who some call Jesus Christ.
Foundation is very important. And that's what we're really trying to teach people. The foundation is very important.
Yeah.
Like, man, it's still, well, it doesn't blow my mind. All praise to the Most High. But we have 5 children. Like, we have 5 children.
2 were born in Africa,
right?
home births.
Exactly. And the Most High is just allowing us to use our skills and talents to sustain us here with 5 children, traveling with 5 children too.
Yep.
So let me know. Like, I don't know a lot of people with 5 children traveling, doing what we're doing, but it's just a blessing. So I know if we can do it, I know you guys can do it.
Yeah, a single person. Like, absolutely. Literally. Seriously,
like,
y'all.
This is nothing to joke about. Like, if you're thinking about doing it, if that thought come in your head to move to Africa, do it.
Yeah.
Do it. The Most High is here for you.
Yeah.
The ground is opening up for us.
Revelations 12.
Like, really.
It's written.
It's written.
It's already done.
It's written.
It's done.
If you follow his laws, statutes, and commandments and love yourself, love your neighbor, you get what I'm saying? You'll be good. Yeah. No matter where you go in the world.
Facts.
Like, really.
We're living testimony, trying to tell y'all. We got another pending testimony. We just waiting to tell y'all.
Yeah.
Testimony after testimony. Being outside of Babylon, you don't need to slave it in, for real, faith to faith, glory to glory. You don't need to slave it a modern day 9 to 5. When the place is about to be invaded, probably in the next 2 years.
Maybe 2 days. I don't know.
Man, yeah, that was crazy.
That's something else.
Go ahead, read else. That. Read it one more time for the new folks. Okay.
Yeah, y'all. Guys, make sure you like this video.
Y'all. It's like, okay.
It's not
this
funny.
Is crazy.
This is not funny.
It's not funny, but it's like we're trying to wrap our minds around it, because we've never heard in our lifetime anybody say anything like this.
It's a threat.
It's like, a direct threat. Yeah. Just 24 hours ago. Newsweek.com. Y'all, look it up. I'm going to say it again. Look it up. Putin's allies suggest missile strike on iconic American landmark. Okay, this was yesterday. Vladimir Salayov, this is not the president, this is Vladimir Putin's media personality ally, recently suggested that Moscow launch a missile strike at the torch of the Statue of Liberty in New York City. So they're on this podcast, they're joking around, they're saying, let's launch a hypersonic missile across the US, but not right at the US. Let it just fly over. Let's just see what happens. Let's just play around. It's a hypersonic missile. Thanks to the fam in the chat that told us what a hypersonic missile is. It moves at the speed of sound. And so if you can hear me, that's how quick the missile will be there. Like let's think about that. I think it's wise in these times not to go into any European countries, into any American countries. I'm gonna just be honest. I think in these times, your safe space is going to be in Africa and around Africa, and some spaces in Asia.
Yeah.
And perhaps Australia. And that's it. That's because when nukes are going off, when hypersonic missiles are being thrown, and it's a direct threat. So they're saying, let's see how it plays out.
Get your plane tickets before they shoot a missile across, and you just watching missiles go across on a plane. Oh,
you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
You always got to be ahead of the curve.
You really do.
Like they really just said that. I don't know how
many
people
really said that.
Saw this.
It's brand new.
It's from yesterday at 4:30 pretty much.
Yeah.
4:30 p.m. EDT time.
Yeah.
So
leave the world behind already told them though.
Yeah, we see it. They put it right in front of our face. It just depends on what you're going to do.
Are you an executive decision maker? That's what it comes down to. Are you going to chill out and wait? Because Americans, what we've learned being in Africa, Americans say, I don't have money, I don't have money, I don't have money. Let me tell you something. In Africa, Africans, because we've spent time in the mountains, we've spent time with villagers, we've spent time looking on the ground, seeing how Africans move, even seeing how Indians move. Child, they will not let nothing stop them from getting stuff done.
Yeah.
If they don't have money, they don't care. They're getting it done. Americans don't have that resourcefulness anymore because of convenience. And so we will literally sit there with $1,000 in our savings, in our 401k, with equity in our homes, with car payments, with Netflix, with this, with that. And then we'll say, oh, I can't, sorry, can't save my life. Okay. Well, I can't either. You're the only one that can save your life. I can't save your life for you. You're going to have to save your life and your family's life for yourself by making some executive decisions, some hard decisions. But if you see a war coming, why just stay and wait for it to just drop down on you and then say, guys, come help. It's going to be too late. I can't help you then. Mm-hmm. We can't help you then.
Yeah, that's why we try to do these lives to talk about this, to, plant seeds in people's heads to be like, man, maybe in the next 2 months,
that's crazy.
People will try to come, because it's going to take some time. You're going to be fighting it in your head, like, man, should I go? Should I not? But
don't be really double-minded.
Yeah, you don't need that. You don't need it. So it's time to just come home.
Come home
and set the tone.
Yes, come home and set the tone.
Come home and set the
tone. Get in position. It's Joseph.
It's really written.
Man,
it's written. It's written.
The Bible study we did yesterday on Shabbat was so timely, though, because of all of this. It's interesting how the Most High works like that, giving you a word. Y'all need to go back over the story of Joseph. I'm not going to read it here. We're not going to read it here. Do it for yourself and see what the Most High says to you. But he's literally saying a famine is coming on earth. Get in position. Mm-hmm. That's what he's saying. And we can even take it to the migrant crisis, because they're now kicking Black people out of Chicago.
Yeah,
so our people don't have homes in Chicago. Now they're living in tents. They go to these places that have the food for the migrants, and guess what they say? Oh, sorry, this is only for the immigrants. If you're a Black American, no, this isn't for you. And the white folks, shout out to Teo Ministries. This is where we saw this video. Check out that channel. I think it was one of the recent videos. Maybe we'll do another response, because that was crazy. The European American guy, he felt bad for Black people in Chicago because immigrants and migrants are misplacing them and taking them out. And so people are living in tents, and we're just sitting here, not us, meaning my husband and I, but our people in America are just sitting here as if everything is good, because it's not right at your doorstep. Maybe if you live in Wyoming or Seattle, you're like, it's not right at my doorstep. Yeah, but it's happening to your brother in Chicago. So from an African mindset standpoint, when we look at community, we should care enough about ourselves to even care about our brother next door in the state across the way.
Yeah.
If you see something coming on we've been so far stretched from African culture and just wisdom and common sense. Like we don't have common sense anymore as a people.
Yeah.
We'll see a bullet coming and say, "Well, I'm gonna wait here because America is my favorite country."
Yeah.
Really? You really trying to take that
No, this
risk?
is what it is. I see a bullet coming, and I'm just wait here because I got a bulletproof vest. That doesn't make sense to me. I still like move out the way. Some
Yeah, you
people
would
just
hope.
stand
Some
there and be
people,
like,
yeah,
I trust this bulletproof vest.
the American pride,
Yeah.
the American pride.
Yeah.
So you've made America an idol to the point where you're like, man, I can't survive nowhere else but America. But you have a whole world out here that's surviving just fine
Just
without
fine.
America.
Even better. Some
Yeah,
people are surviving better.
yeah, because they have a work-life balance. They're not 9 to 5 slaves all day. And they have organic food. Their children aren't being, beat up down the road. People, it's just crazy in America, the violence. And so we implore you all to look into these topics. Go ahead and like the video. We have 83 people in the room. Can we get like 20 more likes? That would be fantastic. If you guys appreciate global news. Now, if you don't appreciate global news, I understand. But if you appreciate global news and things that are happening geopolitically around the world, and getting a full understanding of what's happening on Earth, then hit the like button. It doesn't hurt. It's free. You just get a little tap, and that will help our channel. That will help get the message out. That will help save more people, because honestly, us moving to Africa has saved the trajectory after us. I can't wait to see how our children grow up.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
It is. It's so beautiful to think about, like, just knowing you made the right decision in obedience and you didn't go back on it. You careful, Gigi.
Yeah, she's scaring me.
Right?
I took my phone out of my pocket just in case I got jump in the pool.
Right. Just in case, because look, you gotta care enough about your children, about your nieces and nephews. If you have family members that don't really know what to do yet, guess what? They're gonna be knocking on your door and they're gonna be looking into Africa. Mm-hmm. We've already had this happen. Okay. Some of my family has already gotten used to, look, we know how to travel. We've been to different parts, not just Africa, different parts. You want to come over here, Gigi? Okay. You got to be careful then.
Okay. Be careful.
Gianna Jones. Okay, I won't look at you. But yeah, we have to strategize, guys. We got to use wisdom. We have to use common sense. We have to have an understanding, and all that getting an understanding of what is happening in the world today and see where the Most High wants you positioned. He may want you in Costa Rica. He may want you in Brazil. He may want you in Ecuador. He may want you in South Africa, Namibia, Botswana, Mozambique, Tanzania, Kenya, Ghana, Congo, Cameroon. He may want you in Sri Lanka, Bali. Somebody said they moving to China. He may want you in these different areas, but if you're not going to be fearless about it, then you're wasting your time.
Yeah, I'll say there's some good information. You always got to think. I'll say you got to start thinking about 5 years ahead. Like, what is the world going to look like 5 years ahead?
Yeah.
They pretty much already telling us. They really are.
Yep.
Like, economies is going to be way powerful than America.
Yep.
After these 5 years, it's going to be a different for sure. Different type of money going around is going to be different.
Yeah. I don't think it's a stretch to say that America is going to be colonized by Russia and occupied.
Yeah.
Russia and China teaming up.
That's something else.
That is something else.
That's really something else.
And you better look into gold, silver. Y'all, we trying to tell y'all how to diversify so that you're not put in crazy situations. Because when you don't have the resources you need, and when you're in these desperate situations, you have FEMA camps, you have different, y'all already know the different shots they be doing. Just crazy things start to happen when you don't plan for the future. Yeah. This is why the Most High had Joseph in Egypt to save an entire family line and nation of people. He said he has to go down in Egypt. I know he's going to be sold in slavery. I know he's going to miss his family. I know he's going to go to one of the most wicked nations on earth, but he has to be in this position because this is the way I'm going to save my people.
Exactly.
Because they can't perish in the famine. I can't let them die. They're not going to perish in the famine. That's for sure.
Yeah. And you got to think of how when he got there, was so many idols around him. so many
Mm-hmm.
things going on, but he still stood, and
Yep.
he basically he had a foundation. You know, I know the cartoon that we watched. The guy, he was saying like, oh, where where's this slave from? He said, I'm not a slave. I'm a Hebrew from uh, Father Abraham, right? So you really got to have that solid foundation and know who you are and whose you are, no matter where you go, no matter what's around you, no matter what kind of idle stuff is around you. You cannot go in the land and try to do the same thing these people doing.
Or else you're
Like
gonna
it's
be
written.
snared and taken
Yeah,
out.
it's really written. So the Most High really gave us instructions
Yep.
to be in this time that we're in right now.
Yeah.
So we really got to get serious. We really got to set the tone, like for real.
Yeah. No cowards on the front line. If you're fearful, you need to go meditate. Like yesterday, you're late. For
Yeah.
real. You don't even have the capacity right now to be fearful. You have no time left to be fearful. When you're gonna have to make split decisions. When you're gonna have to know when the Most High is talking to you. When you're gonna have
Mhm.
to know which countries are gonna be safe for you as an American. You're going to have to know where to go and how to move your children, what to invest in, what not to invest in, who to talk to, who not to talk to, how to move discreetly. You have all these different logistics that you're going to have to know. And so you don't have time to just sit on the couch and watch Netflix, spend thousands of dollars at Disneyland, then go watch the NFL games, and then go, do all these extra things and then say, I don't have the money. You did have the money.
Mhm.
But when you had the money, you didn't use it wisely because the Most High is gracious and giving to all people. Even He makes it rain even on the wicked, especially in America. So when
Mhm.
I hear Americans say they don't got the money, then I don't know what to tell them.
Yeah, you gotta figure it out.
I
Like,
don't know
you
what to
gotta
tell them.
figure it out. You gotta cut out on some bills. Stop paying those bills, and for real, get out.
Yeah, because if that hypersonic missile hit, then bills ain't gonna matter then.
Right?
You don't want to be, just shoved off into some weird boat and then. But we know these things are written that Babylon has to be destroyed in an hour, and it's gonna happen. It's written. If anybody thinks America is not mystery Babylon, feel free to click off because it is 100%. So you might want to go in your little land and believe whatever you want to believe, but it fits every single marker, every single criteria. Being mixed with Sodom and Gomorrah, being mixed with Egyptology, being mixed with Greek, being mixed with all these rituals. And then you have all of these Hollywood stars and rappers being exposed. The Most High says He's tearing it down on every level, even for Black folks.
Yeah.
Especially for Black folks. We thought because we had brown skin, we was gonna get away with this wickedness, this P Diddy stuff, this what else they got? Who's that other
It's
guy?
so much, man.
It's so much. And the Most High is tearing it down all at one time, getting different nations in position,
And it kind of starts with
moving.
us. You gotta. Everything kind of starts with us. Hey, be careful, please.
Joe, leave her alone, please.
No, stay. What? Stay over there. What? What is it?
Okay, I'll go make you some cookies when I come inside. Wait a minute, okay? Can you
But
sit over there away from G?
stay away from the food. No, you're not doing that. Stop. You're not doing that.
Thank you. We'll make some peanut butter cookies.
Um, dang, I forgot what I was about to say.
Me too. What was we saying, y'all? What were we saying? I think one of our subscribers will tell us in a minute what we were saying. Yes, Joe. Yes, one. Yes, one. Careful, no.
Joe, he can swim. That's all right.
Child. Yeah, what were we saying? Bring it back to my memory. Bring it back to my memory. Bring it back to my memory. See, we singing the memory song because we don't know what we were saying, y'all.
Yeah, I'm
Our
sorry.
kids came.
She freaked me out by this pool.
But yeah, y'all just get in position, start researching. If you got to take a day off at work or it's Memorial Day over there, so y'all can. Thank you, Brother Lawrence. America Mystery Babylon. Thank you. Yes, exactly. So Mystery Babylon is mixed up into America through Egypt, through ancient Greece, through occult rituals, through the Hollywood people doing all these satanic rituals. That's what we were on. And that's an important topic because everybody that's in the comments, like I got my BMW, I'm living lavish in America. I'm a Republican now. You know, they got our back because the whites always loved us, even though they've been saying in the comments that if it comes down to it, they're down to fight y'all as well.
Yeah, man. Everybody's
Let's be real.
Yeah, that's another prophecy, right? They're gonna come against his people. Um, but yeah, the migrants is saying that they're gonna stay in America, and the black folks saying like, no, you can't come and look. That's I'm from we're from America, so I understand where people coming from.
Yeah.
Once they're stuck in that mindset, like this is my home, this is my my hood, I'm gonna protect it. We've been here, and then they're because that's America. They're gonna be coming after the black people first, like
It's
always.
already started.
Yeah.
The black folks already said to the migrants, apparently,
Exactly.
go back to Teo Ministries channel. He has the video. We might try to share it on the community tab. They said, if y'all mess with us, we're going to
stand up.
Boom, poof.
Yeah. So
and they have their different weapons and stuff. Apparently, from these news articles,
I can
the gangs, they're saying they're not going back down. And so we have war on all sides for the people of the Most High, on all sides, especially in America.
Yeah.
Because not only do you have Russia and China that are against America as a whole, but you have trouble within the house, and a house divided cannot stand. So how's that going to work?
Yeah.
Look, it's written, a house divided cannot stand. And so you have the European American people who were saying in the video, go to Teo Ministries channel again so you can see the full thing. They were saying, man, we feel bad for the black people in Chicago. But you know what is interesting about that? They didn't say, oh, we're going to go help them. Let's go send them some resources. We feel bad. Let's go give them some resources to help them. No, they sat on YouTube and said they feel bad. They had sad faces on. And then they logged out and said, well, that's because y'all voted for Biden. So how much help are they going to give us, our people? How much help are they going to be giving?
I'll say, look, I
other than a shout out on YouTube.
I was saying this before. Yeah. Everything trends with us. We are trendsetters. So everything that's happening right now in the black community, just everything, with the P. Diddy thing and everything, and just all the distraction, everything's happening with us. So I wouldn't be surprised that it's a lot of truth that's going to come out. And it just depends on the people that's going to accept it. Like really, because it's already happened. Like a lot of people are accepting everything that they're talking about right now, just because they're not trying to do nothing. Like personally, like if you're really not trying to get out because you don't agree, I know a lot of people that watch us do not agree with America's foundation, right? America, just everything that they're trying to do right now with the LGBT.
All the alphabets.
Just all the alphabets. Just that they're blatantly putting statues of Satan up. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. They're doing stuff in schools that people don't agree with. You get what I'm saying? Like
it's so bad.
It's so much that's so going on. They destroying our youth from like especially boys. I seen a video the other day. I think it was like they went to a little Uzi concert or something, and it was all these little 12, 13, 14, 15 boys, they did not want to be boys. I say that.
Really?
So they dressed up, and I'm like, this is crazy. That is super crazy right now. Like, man, if you do not agree with what America's doing, get out.
Get out. That's
like,
it.
For real.
That's abandon ship. That's it.
Abandon the ship.
That's
this
it.
Is like it's getting too crazy, and then the Most High is looking at us like, dang, well, we just sitting there accepting it,
and that's why judgment's gonna come.
They put it right. They put it right in our face, and it just depends if you accept it or not.
And most of our people accept it.
It's a choice.
Yeah.
Like, man,
only a
we
remnant.
cannot choose that. I'm not. Look, man, I don't think I'll survive over there. Because that's too much.
No. So when people say, why wouldn't you go back to America? Because it's the most debauchery, treacherous, violent, despicable nation on earth. We refuse to raise our kids in that nation.
Yeah.
After everything the Most High has shown us and did for us, even from the old times looking through his scriptures and really believing his report, Isaiah 53, when Yahusha came and died for us, I'm supposed to sit up in America and let my kids suffer and be brought into wickedness through iniquity? When he sat up and died, absolutely no.
Mm-mm.
Never again, never in life. That was a time for the curses. That was a time for the
And that time's over.
yeah, for the disobedience of our people. But once the Most High sent his command and his spirit to free his people, what did Yahusha say? He said he came to set the captives free. He came so the prisoners wouldn't be in prison anymore. And so if you're one of those people, we got the call. If y'all got the call, come on out. Don't delay. Because the only thing waiting for you is peace and safety.
Like really, peace, joy, safety, protection. All
modesty.
Yeah,
man.
Like it's like the opposite of America.
Lower cost of living.
Of course, people want to go to America. Even the people I talk to now. Yeah,
always.
Man, I would love. It's always that. But once they meet somebody real and can explain to them and make them understand what's really going on, they be like, okay, I don't want to go no more.
Especially Africans. Like Africans do not go. Yeah. Stay in your countries because they see we're leaving. They see white Americans are leaving and they're bringing in migrants. They're bringing you guys in so they can put you in modern day slavery. It's not fun to work 40, 60 hours a week and never see your children. Look, that's not goals in life.
She know the Tanzanian flag.
You know the Tanzanian flag? You're so smart, Gianna. See, even G, she's 2 years old. She knows her different flags.
Right? She just pointed out the Tanzanian flag.
Oh, gosh. She's like, that's my home country.
Yeah. You Tanzania, huh? Yeah.
That's so funny. Your kids. Mm-hmm. But yeah, y'all, that's all we got. Because
let us know your thoughts and questions in the comments. We're gonna kind of go through the chat now.
Yeah.
From the beginning, so.
I think Russia is responding in kind, man. Yeah. Hello, fam. Sherry, Shalom, Jeffrey. Please look up this video. 14 years old, the Anglo-Saxon mission, the Third World War. Okay, I'm gonna look it up tonight. I love a good history lesson. She said, my bags are packed. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
You get claps because that's good. Go ahead, pack the bags, get ready. How much is a plane ticket? They range from like $400 to $600.
Well, that's because
depending on where you go.
Yeah, depending on where you go, it always changes on your destination.
And it's best to book them in the middle of the night with your VPN.
Yeah.
Do the research on Hopper, then Tuesdays, hop on Expedia. Look at Sundays and Tuesdays.
Sunday night, Tuesdays.
Yep.
Look, I'm telling you, everything that we're talking about, because we've done it. It's right here, and State of
the Diaspora. If you guys want to get in touch with us, we're gonna add the links in the description. And then you can also go to our community tab, subscribe to the channel so that you can get in contact and that you stay updated. Yes, fam. Somebody said watch the previous video, $53 billion that China dumped. Yep, absolutely. Thank you for the support. You mean June 1st? No, it's May 3rd. I'm going to have to check the date again. It's Thursday, this Thursday, for the State of the Diaspora, One Nation Under Black. Shalom, Michael. Jatoya Jackson, shalom. I keep trying to join your private group, but cannot figure out how to join. Yeah, we'll leave the links in the description. Just bear with us.
Yeah.
Shalom, there's always a way to obtain residence in TZ without having to return to the States if you applied for a multi-entry. We're not in Tanzania anymore for that reason.
Yeah, that's go to our members only channel because we talk about a lot of visa stuff that happened to us in Tanzania.
Yeah, because y'all do need to know, especially if you have a big family, because the thing is when people see us, it's a little bit annoying. I understand, but when people see us with 5 children, we're good with finances. People see us, it's like, oh, money bag. And it's like, nah, it's not money bag. No, don't play with me because I'm not with it. Yeah. Oh, man. Like, I'll pull out Psalms so quick for protect. Look, but I'm not going to get into that in that video. That's for members only, y'all.
Yeah, I love when people see us. They just be like, they really do that. Like, all our family coming, they be like, whoa, like, wow.
Are all those kids yours?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else would they be? I'm holding. I mean,
Is,
who else's kids was they gonna be?
is this your brother? They think my oldest son is my brother. And I'm like, yeah, but no.
Is this your brother?
He's my son.
Right in the Most High's eyes. Oh gosh, that's funny. If you guys have WhatsApp phone, publish it here, and I will regularly send you stuff I cannot type here. Yeah, email us, please.
Yeah,
email us.
I think we did that.
Again, guys, if you're just coming in the room, go to the beginning. We're at the end of the video now. This is breaking news, urgent. Stuff hit the fan. Stuff is hitting the fan. It's exploding the fan. They're laughing about it. And so y'all got to go back and watch. And make sure you do your own research. Make sure you look into the scriptures towards the end of Genesis. Go from Genesis 40 onwards, okay? And the Most High is going to speak to you. China is already building stuff in Mexico. Oh, wow.
China everywhere. We was just talking about that. I'm like, dang.
They said
I just
ready.
saw our kids, our son's shoe was made in China. I'm like,
everything.
You know what? In America, it's like that too.
Oh yeah, for years.
It's made in China. So China everywhere.
They everywhere.
No matter where.
Look, the Most High said he had to depopulate them because they look. That's why they not growing like that. Most High already know. He said, I'm not gonna let my people be messed up and all that stuff like that. So I gotta allow them to have some depopulation. Look, they limited. They ain't got the population like that, y'all. They limited. My husband and I are thinking about New Zealand. Oh, that is awesome. All about Nisha. Yes, that's a good one. Right? You know why I say that's a good one? That's the one. Australia, New Zealand, and the place we're in are some of the countries that if a nuke goes off, people will actually survive and they'll be able to still farm. Okay, so that's a good one. Absolutely, New Zealand.
And I think it's countries out here that pay you to move there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how safe. Like we haven't been there.
So, no pool today.
So it's like, man, but they are literally pay you.
I said no.
Dollars to move there.
Now, if it's in Europe, I wouldn't do it. But yeah, the country we're in, they'll pay you to start a business.
But I say Europe is closer than America.
Yeah.
Coming to Africa.
Yeah.
You gotta really be.
Yeah, if they got strategize, that's true.
Strategize. Have a plan.
That's true. If the system will not be up, then people should be worried, in my opinion. Right. My homie said Brazil, white on black crime with cops is worse. Oh, wow. Yeah, if y'all have insight into that, we've never been to Brazil. We only know what we see online. So, wow. Yeah, I wouldn't go. Look, that's why Africa is a safe spot. In Africa, you may deal with like, oh, can you give me an extra something shillings because I want some chicken and chips? They not gonna be roughing you up, knocking you out, doing all this.
I'll buy you some chicken and chips, but I'm not.
They're not gonna be doing all that. I can't seem to find the link. Oh, we already said that. Shalom, fam. I'm preparing now. I'm visiting my home country. Oh, that's awesome. That's so good. Enjoy your time, just do. Yes, go back to your motherland, your home country, get things situated, leverage the assets you have, and live your best life. Absolutely. A big problem is not being able to get passports due to back taxes and child support. Actually have somebody that can help you.
Yeah.
We're very connected. You know, the Most High, and I can't even tell you how we get connected with these people. It's literally the Most High. If you have back taxes, send me an email. I have someone that can help you. Because she gets the passports out within 60 days. She don't play.
Yeah.
She gets them out. She knows the loopholes. And this is why we're telling y'all about leverage and loopholes. The 2 L's. Leverage, loopholes. There is an answer to every question, a solution to every problem. If you have faith. If you don't have faith, then you counted yourself out. And I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Go meditate.
You got to believe. You gotta
I pray the Most High's blessings on you. You guys should do a day in the life of. My husband would have to edit that. I'm not the video. I'm really not good at those, y'all. I'm a writer.
We got 5
I'm not good at it. I'm really not. Like I tried to do it, and by 11 o'clock, I forget.
Yeah.
I could do 2 hours in the life.
Yeah. 2 hours, like for real. Because once we get going, it'd be like.
I forgot now.
Like, man, we should have videoed this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
literally gotta have like a camera right here. And
Right.
soon we're probably gonna get something like that where we can just strap it on and
Yeah.
press record.
Yeah. I'll forget by 11 a.m. I'll be done forgot. You'll be like, what happened to the rest of the video? I'll be like, sorry, y'all.
Yeah, for real.
Like, my bad. I really
like, that's
tried.
it. Yeah.
Y'all
we
be
wake
mad
up,
at the angle.
Wake up, sorry. Yeah, she don't know to like. Yeah.
He's the video person, okay? So when y'all see nice videos on the channel, that's my husband. Because I'm the writer. Y'all know that. I'm the writer. If y'all new here, I'm the writer. He's the video person. How do you sustain yourselves? We're entrepreneurs and investors. But yeah, we sustain ourselves mostly through our marketing agency and our investments. I got my passport in the mail this month. I'm a bit nervous to go overseas. I'm looking for places on Expedia. How will I survive in foreign lands alone? You're going to have the time of your life, especially if you look up the 10 most peaceful countries in Africa and 10 least corrupt countries in Africa and the countries in Africa that let Americans get in visa free. You're going to have the best time of your life. Don't worry. Don't you worry. It's going to be a great time. That's all you got to do. Look up those 3 things.
Exactly.
And you're going to come up with a beautiful list.
These mosquitoes. Crazy.
By the way, check out some of our colleagues. Check out Ashley in Africa, right? There's a lot of different people. Check out Kinganda, right? These are channels that can help you so you can see how people are living. Single moms with children living abroad. 4 years. Entire families. So it's not impossible. It's completely possible. You just got to do it and let go of the fear.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing with our people, just being here, just
talking
even
through
like
the fear.
with even with me, just say dealing with immigration and stuff.
In Tanzania.
Yeah, in Tanzania, it's still, man, what's going to happen when I get there, and then it works out. You're like, oh, that wasn't that bad.
Even here, getting our visa, child.
That wasn't.
We was like, what?
We can't be fearful.
Is that easy? Is that simple?
We got to work on it. Just personally, you really have to work on it internally each day.
I'm telling you, because you hype yourself up in the fear and anxiety, and then the solution comes, and it's like, why was I tripping? It's that simple. The Most High is with me.
This how this comment here. Somebody said how to transfer bank accounts to different countries. It's not hard.
It's hard.
Really not hard. It's very simple.
Download Wise. That's it.
Get SoFi International Bank.
Yeah.
You know, and then once you enter a country or something, and you're on a certain type of visa or something like that, I'm pretty sure you can open a bank account.
Yep.
Put it in savings and stuff, because that's basically what we kind of do already.
Yep. I know the U.S. is under judgment and slated for judgment. However, as a single Black female, it's challenging. It's absolutely challenging. And you know what the scriptures say? You can do all things through Yahushua who strengthens you. Mm-hmm. So just go to him and say, you know what? I have a weakness in this area because I feel like I'm alone. And the Most High will be like, no problem. I'll provide for you. I got you. That's literally what he said. I'm telling you, look, we were trying to testify to y'all. Okay? If you just be honest with him and say, look, I need some help. Because, you know, the evil people over there, they got their riches, their inheritance, and people over there. And I'm trying to keep your ways, Father. I just need your provision. I just need your insight and all that getting understanding. I just need you to be my Father and provide for me. And then he's like, oh, absolutely. Because you know I'm a good Elohim. You know I'm a good high power. If earthly parents know how to clothe their children, give them toys, take them out to eat, how much more will our Heavenly Father do the same?
Exactly. What you need.
Yeah.
What you need.
Exceedingly beyond anything you could ask for. Oh yeah, we gotta get off soon, y'all. Y'all know our phone be dying.
Read the comments.
Our insurance company finally wants to settle. We're using the funds to make repairs on our home before putting on the market. We are ready. Yes, congrats.
Yeah, if y'all got a house, man, that's
congrats.
A big
Lady J's black-eyed view.
A big
congrats
thing to do. If you sell a house and then be here on a continent.
Yep. In the right country, the right investments.
That'd be good.
Michael Toya Jackson or Michelle. Good question. I wanted to also know how to get money, an African bank account. Most of the time, you got to be in the country. This country we're in, we're only getting a bank account because we have a visa here. Most of the time in Africa, in any country, they want you to have a visa.
Yeah.
in the
It's so
country.
crazy to think about too. That's what all these people do. An offshore bank account.
Yeah, these rich.
It's probably
Oh,
just a
look,
bank like
the
they just
wealth
put
of the
in
wicked
money.
is
Yeah,
stored for the righteous.
I'm telling you.
Y'all better stand on the word in this season. I'm 81% African, Ghana. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Botswana is good for food and peace. Yes, that's what we hear. Excellent for peace. They eat what we eat. Okay, that's cool. I have to look into some of their food. Hello from the Philippines. Shalom, fam. That's
Shalom, shalom.
awesome. How's it going in the Philippines? What country will you pay to start a business? Sounds interesting. Um, there's only one in Africa, and it happens to be the one we're in. And that's that. There's only one in Africa. I hope that more African countries like Rwanda, Kenya, if anybody is from Rwanda or Kenya or, these different regions and have politicians or you're a politician, why don't you look? I'm going to help you. I'm going to put y'all on some game, okay? The European countries, they launch all these digital nomad visas and have these investors, and a few African countries that are smart and wise with investments are doing it also. If you open these digital nomad visas, look at South Africa, look at Cape Verde, look at the requirements, and you replicate that process, you're going to attract investors and you're going to attract the people that you want in the country. And anytime our people come, we bring tons of resources. I'm going to just tell you that.
Of course.
And so if you just launch the digital nomad visa, the self-employed visa, it just makes it so that your country is elevated. And so it's a win-win situation.
Yeah.
We help y'all economy. We just want to enjoy our life and live a modest, simple life. That's all Black Americans want, right? Ain't that right, y'all? Let us know in the chat. We just trying to breathe.
Right. We just want to just
That's
live in
it.
peace.
We just
Please
want to
leave
breathe.
us
That's
alone.
it. What country are you in? We don't say it out loud in public, but you can subscribe to members only. I'm thinking of traveling to Botswana for my 50th birthday. That'd be awesome. You should do it.
Yeah.
You only have one life to live. I'm currently in Tanzania on a visa run for South Africa. Oh, that's awesome. Which is my base. Left America in 2021. I planned on spending time in Zambia, avoid Kenya because of the relationship with the US. That's awesome, Nicole. That's awesome. And she's alone, y'all.
Yeah.
This is Nicole in the chat. That's what she said. She's traveling. Tanzania, South Africa, Zambia.
Yeah, it's gonna be challenges, but the Most High. Well, like, what's your challenge to the Most High? If you truly believe and have a solid foundation.
I purchased passports for my family of 6. My children are older and in college. I'm going to leave as soon as the last one graduates, which is very soon, by making way for my oldest. Absolutely. Absolutely. How is Zambia? I wanted to visit. I visited Tanzania and Kenya. See, look at y'all coming in community on the chat, just communicating with each other. That's just a way to exchange information.
Hallelujah.
And stay connected. I'm here in New Zealand for 20 years. Wow, Levana from Santa Barbara, California. Love it here. Wow. 20 years. Wow. Thank you for sharing that. Look, this just gives people hope and insight that you can live outside of America for decades. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that.
Really?
That gives us hope and encouragement. 20 years. Look, she said she ain't went back since. And there's a lot of people out there like that. They're just not on YouTube. They're living their best lives. My hubby is not on board. I'm staying in prayer. Yeah, be prayerful. The Most High can change things just in an instant. He really can. He can get y'all unified in 2.5 seconds. The whole world is under judgment. America specifically is under judgment. Let's start there. And then the world will follow in the last judgment. But for this season, America herself is under judgment. Because the whole world don't do what America do. Are there any customer service jobs out there working from home? Your customer service job would be based in a different economy, unless you're looking at like South Africa or Kenya.
Or just start your own customer service thing.
Exactly. That's the best route. We like entrepreneurship. Show your husband the Real South Africa channel. I bet that will change his mind. Right, Lady J's Black Eyed View? That's a great channel. Look, they be having me like, child, let me go down South Africa real quick. Philippines is another great option. I'm in the process of moving here permanently from the US. Also, English is the second language here, so not hard to communicate. It's so interesting because my dad's side of the family lived in the Philippines for like 5 to 7 years. He wasn't born there, but they spent like a lot of time in the Philippines and he would always tell me about it. And so I am intrigued by the Philippines, I'll be honest. I am. I would definitely like to visit and just experience like what my dad experienced when he was a child. Tanzania bound July 2024. I'm counting the days. Yes, Bantu Lisa, congrats.
Yeah, hallelujah.
That's awesome. You'll enjoy it. Tanzania is a beautiful country. One of the best things that happened this month for me and hubby are preparing our exit very soon. Our student loans are canceled. What? See, look at the Most High. Hallelujah. That's the Most High. Don't count the Most High out. Your student loans have been completely deleted.
Right.
Look, that's leverage. When you don't owe America nothing, that's leverage. Then you can move how you want to. Get that debt gone. We're applying for a retirement visa. Yes, get it.
Too. Even I know Kenya got
get
that
it.
visa.
The K2.
Yeah, 35 or above. You can make it a certain amount of money.
Yep.
And you can have a visa for a couple years.
Yep. Child, if we was over 35, we're a little young.
We just hit
young.
30.
Yeah.
I just hit 30.
I'm 28. I'm trying to make my way there.
Yeah.
Look.
It's just gonna take some time.
Yeah, we gotta be patient.
Yeah.
Oh, what's wrong, Gigi?
Let's try to get this.
If you have investments or know to do stocks, the cost of living in another country can allow you a wonderful Exactly,
yeah. That's very knowledgeable right there. That's
oh baby G.
That's wisdom right there.
Yes, stocks are where it's at. It's okay, honey. Yes, stocks are where it's at. Get you some gold and silver, get you some S&P 500, get you some Nvidia, get you some Microsoft sold off,
right.
Put some more. Look, that's where it's at. You look at your account like, oh, I didn't have to do nothing for that. Okay, that's cool. That's leverage. I visited Limon, Costa Rica in March. There's a large Black expat community. That's what I hear. That's awesome.
We got here yet, though.
Yeah, y'all, we're about to get off here. Our phone's going to die. Baby car's awake.
Yeah.
One day the Most High is going to wipe those visa barriers, right? It might be next year.
You never know.
It might be next year.
I'm pretty sure that really might happen.
For real. If the world turning like this,
really might happen.
Look out for his favor. Psalm 67. Y'all know I say in Psalm 67.
So, guys, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button to help us get this video going, boosting. We appreciate everybody for, sharing, liking, subscribing. We love you all. And yeah, get out, man.
Get out. Abandon ship.
Come home and set the tone because it's time for it. Mm-hmm. Obviously. Go ahead. What the article say again?
Oh, I remember, we about to get off, but remember what they said, y'all. China told Taiwan you're on punishment. Okay. And then the Ashkenazi folks in the Israeli land, they the United Nations said that they are commanded to cease fire. And then what was the other one?
Putin.
Oh yeah, Vladimir.
Putin said he about to blow something up.
Yeah.
Or maybe not.
Go back.
Shoot a missile.
Rewind it.
The States and see what they're gonna do.
That's crazy. They're taunting the America.
Man,
that's crazy.
It's crazy. But hit the links in the description if you guys want that not black educators. But that's coming up too. That's coming up too.
Not this week.
Yeah.
State of the Diaspora.
State of the Diaspora. Yeah. So
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, guys.